People are overeating and are looking for an excuse, someone else to blame, to pass the buck and say, it's my coach's fault, it's because I do cardio, it's because I'm eating carbs, it's because I'm eating fat, protein, whatever. They're going to find an excuse to blame someone else other than themselves. Coach Greg, and so you've destroyed your metabolism. You screwed up. You crash dieted, you yo-yo dieted, you starved yourself, you lost muscle, you've been flip-flopping back and forth from being skinny fat, you can't pick a weight and go with it, and it's clearly your metabolism's fault. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you you're full of shit. It's not your metabolism's fault. It's your fault. And I explain how can you stop it from continuing to happen. Needs to end now. It's really quite simple, but most people, they just don't understand this. So watch the video if you want to learn how do you fix your broken metabolism and how do you not mess it up in the first place. Okay, so first things first. It's almost always women who blame metabolism. Hardly ever men. I don't know why. I treat everyone the same. We're all circles to me. But for some reason, women think it's their poor metabolism. They screwed it up. Probably their coach's fault. They made them eat only 1,200 calories at one point in their diet. So clearly the coach's fault. Or I hear this all the time. I did too much cardio, and so now my metabolism is broken. It's from doing too much cardio. Bullshit. Cardio doesn't screw up your metabolism. You do. And in actuality, you don't have a broken metabolism. Only about 1% of people who blame their metabolism actually have a shitty metabolism. You don't just magically break a metabolism by dieting, by undereating. What happens is your metabolism, it just slows down. When you're crash dieting, your body tries to conserve energy. Your NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, it's reduced. What that means in basic terms is you start moving less. You don't fidget as much, you don't mow the lawn, you don't walk the dogs, you don't garden, you don't do anything as much because you're not eating as much, and so you're lacking energy, so you sit on your ass on the couch all day long watching Netflix. What you should be doing, watching Coach Greg and chill and learning what to do. So the problem is you're getting fat in the first place, maybe you're bulking and cutting, but essentially people, they want to lose weight and they want to lose weight now. They don't want to wait. They don't want 6 months to a year to lose it. They want it next month because it's summer, because they're going on vacation. So what happens is they dramatically undereat, and when you do that, your metabolism, it has to slow down. So the first thing you need to do is not to over diet. Slowly lose the weight. No more should be people losing 2, 3, 4 pounds a week. Oh, I lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks. It's such a great diet. You should be thinking, uh-oh, I lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks. I better slow that down or else I'm screwed. When you crash diet, you're not only slowing your metabolism down, you're losing muscle, and the less muscle you have, the less you can eat. When you bulk and cut, it's yo-yo dieting. How many people think yo-yo dieting is good? You know yo-yo dieting, you're up and you're down, you're up and you're down, up and down, back and forth. But yet people continuously are bulking, cutting, thinking that's the best way to gain weight. No, it's the best way to lose muscle and freaking ruin your metabolism. Why? Because every time you go on a crash diet, you're slowing your metabolism. It's inevitable. It has to happen. We've evolved to do this. It's a safety mechanism. It's actually a good thing. If you're not eating anything, you don't want to burn off as many calories because there's no food available. It's a way to survive. Problem is, there's so much food now. It's not that we can't have it. It's that we choose not to eat it. And people are choosing not to eat enough, and their metabolism are getting slower. So don't get carried away and think, oh, the answer is just add more calories, and our metabolisms will just magically go up. You can't just add 100 calories a week to your diet and think that, well, in the next month or two, my metabolism it'll speed up from all that extra food. It'll speed up a little bit, but not as much as the extra food you're eating. So the key is to slowly gain weight or slowly lose weight. Key, slow. Slower than last time, that's for sure. Next thing you need to know, stop blaming your metabolism. It's not your metabolism's fault, it's your fault or your parents. Don't blame metabolism, blame you or your parents, your genetics. No matter how slow your metabolism is, no matter how damaged you are, no matter how screwed up your hormones are, the worst case scenario, even that person can lose weight. Every single human being on this planet or animal can lose weight if you're in a calorie deficit. Problem is, people are overeating and are looking for an excuse, someone else to blame, to pass the buck and say, it's my coach's fault, it's because I do cardio, it's because I'm eating carbs, it's because I'm eating fat, protein, whatever. They're going to find an excuse to blame someone else other than themselves. If you're overweight and you don't like it, you need to eat less calories. You do. If you don't, you're not losing weight. And if you don't want to eat less, the only other way to do it is you move more. And don't think you can do HIIT cardio. I see it all the time. I cut out long, steady state cardio, and now I do HIIT cardio, and I lost all kinds of weight. Bullshit. That is not the answer. It's BS. They're spewing nonsense, telling you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. Of course we want to hear, oh, it only takes 10, 20 minutes a day, not that 1 hour. If you do an hour of cardio, oh, it's slowing your metabolism, and that's why you can't lose weight. It's bullshit. It's the exact opposite. Next problem, people are abusing PEDs, and you think it's just bodybuilders. It is the average person. The majority of people who are using PEDs are people not competing. So next time you think it's just bodybuilders, professionals, athletes that are taking PEDs, no, the majority of people abusing PEDs don't compete in anything. They just want to look better. And the problem is they rely on the drugs to do the work. You're 100 pounds overweight, and you say, oh, I want to lose weight. I'm going to now start with all the drugs. On day one, you haven't even tried to lose weight. You haven't cleaned up your diet. You haven't bought my cookbook. You're not trying to eat in a deficit. You're just putting blame. I have a slow metabolism. I'm getting old, slow metabolism. I ruin my metabolism because I don't eat enough. You really think that anyone's buying that? Do you think we're that stupid to think that the reason you're not losing weight is because you don't eat enough? Of course not. Do not rely on PEDs to help you lose weight. Yeah, they can work to an extent. But if you play your PED card on day one, what are you going to do after you've lost 10, 20 pounds? The PEDs are a bonus, an add-on, something extra that you don't technically need. But you need to start your diet, your weight loss journey, without using drugs. Do the best you can naturally on your own, and if later on down the road you decide to use it, well, that's your choice. Not saying you should or shouldn't, but at least start out natural. Now, if you want your best chance to lose weight despite having a damaged metabolism, you need to do a few things. Try to eat 4 to 5 times a day. If you eat more often, your metabolism is going to be better. Rather than skipping a bunch of meals and eating it all in a certain window, it's better to spread out your meals. Try to have more protein in your diet. Not only is it going to help you build muscle, it's also more satiating or filling and less likely to cause you to eat more. It also has a higher thermic effect of food. More of the calories are converted to energy in the digestion process. It takes more energy to turn chicken breast into fat than butter into fat. Add more fiber into your diet. Fiber helps you keep full, and fiber is very commonly found in vegetables and fruit. If you eat low-calorie dense foods, fruits and vegetables, high in fiber, lots of protein, spread it out over 4 to 5 meals a day, chances of you losing weight and keeping it off, they go up dramatically. Gone should be the days of bulking and cutting. If you're overweight, you don't need to bulk. And if you're at a healthy weight right now, you don't need to bulk. The only people that need to bulk are people who are underweight. You're too skinny, you're not eating enough. You then need to gain weight. If you just finished a bodybuilding competition, photo shoot, and you're too shredded, it's not healthy to stay that lean. You need to be at a healthy weight that's healthy for you. We all have a genetic set point, a range of body fat percents that are comfortable for our own bodies. For some people, it might be higher than others. For me, 9%, I seem to be able to function okay at that zone, maybe as high as 20%. Other people could be 20 to 30%. If you go below that, you're going to start being so hungry, not comfortable, not sleeping well, not having energy to train, and being miserable in your daily life. You need to experiment and discover what that is for you. I can't say what that percent is. It might be somewhere between 10 and 20% for most people. Some people, they're lucky. Jeff Cavalier, Tristan Lee, far lower than that. Other people, they diet to 25% and they're miserable. You can't say you want to be single-digit body fat and just go for it. It's not smart. It's not a good, realistic goal for most people. There's a range. It should be healthy, and healthy is different for everyone. So what's really important is to stop passing the buck. Stop blaming other people. Stop blaming your coach. Stop blaming anything but you. If you want to bring about change, you are ultimately responsible for this. You need to start researching harder than last time, learning what works and doesn't work for your own body. Stop listening to spews for views, the myths, the bullshit. Listen to things that make sense, that are scientifically proven to work. And know that Diet Coke is not going to ruin your diet. Probably going to help it. Probably going to help you stay away from most other junk foods. And I'm not trying to vilify food, but we all know that a freaking apple is healthier than a chocolate bar. So try not to eat as much junk and try to eat more healthy. If you do truly want it bad enough, you will find a way. And what I mean by that is, if you want to live a long and healthy life, you'll find a way to do so. It's not just about eating, it's about doing cardiovascular exercise, weightlifting, and doing everything in your power to make sure that you're on this planet for as long as humanly possible. Hope the video helped. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IB Pro. Remember to watch one of the bloopers. I have HCLTSups.com supplements for you. Also a freaking cookbook that'll help you diet and stay in a deficit for the rest of your life. Also, you can hire me and my team for coaching plans to help you to diet and train. And until next time, I am out.